She's the First is a national nonprofit. We're a campus branch of them, and we work to raise money for girls in third world countries who can't afford an education. So I actually became involved with She's the First when I was an intern at 17 magazine. Tammy Tibbetts, who's the founder of the national She's the First, was a social media editor there. So she sort of brought the cause to my attention, and myself, along with a few other girls who had also interned at 17, got together and we said, we're going to do it, we're going to start this club. Starting the club here at Hofstra was actually pretty difficult. We were slow to start just because people didn't really know who we were, and that's like any club on campus. When you first start, it's really challenging to kind of get going. But we had amazing advisors who were there to help us. OSLA was incredible in kind of helping us get the initiative started. And once we had PRSSA and Prestige working on our side, they really promoted us and brought us up to an entirely new level. So the growth is actually exceptional for She's the First. Nationally, they've grown so much. They started off with 4 campus chapters, and they're growing and growing and growing every day. Our campus branch itself has grown so much. Our first year, we probably had about 10 members, and now we're looking at 65 on Collegiate Link. So it's grown a ton in just 2 years. As much as people know about us has also grown. You say She's the First, and people automatically associate it. They know exactly what it is, and they want to help. So it's amazing to see. Last semester, She's the First actually hosted a dance-a-thon, and it was the first dance-a-thon that we'd ever held, and it was amazing. We actually reached our goal, which was $900 within the first hour, and after the first hour, we kept pushing. We were selling our infamous tie-dye cupcakes, and we ended up raising $1,500 by the end of the night, so we surpassed our goal and ended up sending 5 girls to school, which was an amazing feat. We had a ton of people there. There were about 200 students there. Faculty was there. Student Affairs was there. And it was just an all-around campus effort that just totally reassured me that She's the First was where I needed to be. So this past week, She's the First took place in a national tie-dye cupcake bake-off. We actually were working with a bunch of other national organizations, so schools in California, in Wyoming, you name it. There were schools all around the country who were selling tie-dye cupcakes. And basically what we did is we sold those cupcakes for $1, and every dollar that we raised went towards sponsoring a girl. We ended up raising about $800, so we didn't quite hit the 3-girl mark, but we're definitely sending 2 girls to school, which is incredible. She's the First was actually just selected as one of the finalists for the American Giving Awards. They're sponsored by Chase, and the package actually shows on NBC. So She's the First really wanted to show a package that was true to what their organization was, and they wanted to basically show all facets of what they do. So they wanted to showcase one of their campus chapters, and She's the First Hofstra was one of the first organizations and chapters that were actually founded. So they wanted to do one of those organizations that were closest to them. And last year we actually were awarded most financially successful of any chapter across the country. So they also wanted to pick us for that reason. So they came to Hofstra, NBC came, and they just filmed us selling our tie-dye cupcakes, and it was just such an honor to be able to be a part of that and to share that amazing experience with She's the First. My hopes for She's the First, it's sort of bittersweet to think about because I feel like I have grown with She's the First, so it's going to be hard to part with it at the end of this year, but we've just grown so much in the last 2 years. I mean, it's just like award after award, and I'm just so proud of my members and what we've all been able to accomplish and the support of Hofstra that's behind us. So it's just my hope that we continue to grow as much as we have and that we continue to make Hofstra proud as well as our national branch, because at the end of the day, all you want to do is send girls to school, and if we can keep doing that, then it's amazing. So if you would like to donate or if you want to get involved with She's the First, you can find us on Facebook or Twitter. On Facebook, we are She's the First Hofstra, and Twitter, we are STF_Hofstra.